Daily Bible reading, John chapter 6, verse 41 through chapter 7, verse 1. At this, the Judeans began grumbling about him because he said, I am the bread which has come down from heaven. They said, Isn't this Yeshua ben Yosef? We know his father and mother. How can he now say, I have come down from heaven? Yeshua answered them, Stop grumbling to each other. No one can come to me unless the Father, the one who sent me, draws him, and I will raise him up on the last day. It is written in the prophets, They will all be taught by Adonai. Everyone who listens to the Father and learns from him comes to me. Not that anyone has seen the Father except the one who is from God. He has seen the Father. Yes, indeed, I tell you, whoever trusts has eternal life. I am the bread which is life. Your fathers ate the manna in the desert. They died. But the bread that comes down from heaven is such that a person may eat it and not die. I am the living bread that has come down from heaven. If anyone eats this bread, he will live forever. Furthermore, the bread that I will give is my own flesh, and I will give it for the life of the world. At this the Judeans disputed with one another, saying, How can this man give us his flesh to eat? Then Yeshua said to them, Yes, indeed, I tell you that unless you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, you do not have life in yourselves. Whoever eats my flesh and drinks my blood has eternal life. That is, I will raise him up on the last day. For my flesh is true food, and my blood is true drink. Whoever eats my flesh and drinks my blood lives in me, and I live in him. Just as the living Father sent me, and I live through the Father, so also whoever eats me will live through me. So this is the bread that has come down from heaven. It is not like the bread the fathers ate. They're dead. But whoever eats this bread will live forever. He said these things as he was teaching in a synagogue in Capharnaum. On hearing it, many of his Talmudim said, This is a hard word. Who can bear to listen to it? But Yeshua, aware that his Talmudim were grumbling about this, said to them, This is a trap for you? Suppose you were to see the Son of Man going back up to where he was before. It is the Spirit who gives life. The flesh is no help. The words I have spoken to you are spirit and life. Yet some among you do not trust. For Yeshua knew from the outset which ones would not trust him, also which one would betray him. This, he said, is why I told you that no one can come to me unless the Father has made it possible for him. From this time on, many of his Talmudim turned back and no longer traveled around with him. So Yeshua said to the 12, Don't you want to leave too? Shimon Kepha answered him, Lord, to whom would we go? You have the word of eternal life. We have trusted and we have known that you are the Holy One of God. Yeshua answered them, Didn't I choose you, the 12? Yet one of you is an adversary. He was speaking of Yehuda ben Shimon from Croyd. For this man, one of the 12, was soon to betray him.